Talking away here, Lonnie. Good morning from the office. I was talking away. Something was wrong there. I keep forgetting, Lonnie, to turn the mute on. Are you ever going to help me with this kind of stuff? Pay attention. Are you ever going to pay attention to help me with the volume or anything here? I mean, what do you need? 2-3 years on? You know, do you need 2-3 years? What do you need?
Take the opportunity so that, like,
For silence is golden?
Well, that, but when I edit, I can actually put words into your mouth and make people think you're saying other stuff.
Oh, that's interesting. You ever see them do that with like the Hillary clips and stuff like that? I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. We were up in Blue Ridge for 2 days. Again, I want to thank Ralph Barker.
That needs to be our next contest. Like, all you guys out there, we need to have, you've seen the videos on YouTube and everything. We need to auto-tune BKP. I think that would be good.
Auto-tune? No, I don't think so.
Auto-tune?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Well, anyhow, hey, the muscadine wine, I have takers. The day after the election, we're going to be drinking them. I'm not going to drink, but you know, I'm going to serve. I'm going to serve the muscadine wine here the day after the election. I want to thank again Ralph Barker, Dr. Drake for filling in, Robert and Carlene Ferguson, and George. Thank you very much. Now, folks, our good friends up in Blue Ridge, let's see, how can I put this? They got caught. They don't like it when they get caught. No, they don't like it. It doesn't do well when they get caught. And the interesting thing to me is they got caught and they still think nobody is paying attention. Seriously, okay? Now, we're going to call some things out. I think sometimes it's just time to call things out. My opinion, I have to say that very strongly, my opinion is, and once an investigation is complete, my opinion may turn into a finding, but my opinion is there was a there was an effort to manipulate an election in Fannin County. Exactly. My opinion is that the Fannin County Sheriff's race, that there was an attempt to manipulate that election, all right? And this goes all the way back to the N-word case. See, this is Fannin cartel kind of stuff. Yes. Fannin cartel. I mean, they got a swinging door. It's like they got a swinging door over there at the Blue Ridge Police Department because, man, I tell you what, they're having meetings inside that place. You'd be surprised at people going in and out that door. You think I don't know? Oh, yeah. I get a phone call every time somebody comes in and out of that Blue Ridge City Police door. Oh, they're having meetings left and right, trying to figure out what BKP's doing next. Folks, this goes all the way back to the N-word case, and it does. Trust me. We will get into that later. All right? This goes all the way back to who lit the candle. It's all tied together. All right? Did I say Fannin cartel? I didn't know if I said it or not. Now, here's the deal. Dane Kirby's running for sheriff. He's the current sheriff in the Republican primary. Okay, and I'm not advocating a candidate. I'm just not. So, my opinion is 3 of them conspire. Larry Bennett, Jack Taylor, and Johnny Searcy conspire, along with help from Mark Tomlinson, the Fannin Focus, the publisher, to try to bring enough votes in and get them away from Dane Kirby to push Dane Kirby and Johnny Searcy into a runoff. And then the others would work really hard for Johnny Searcy to get their votes to go, and they'd work real hard for him to make him sheriff. Now, that's my opinion of the whole thing. My opinion. Just may be an opinion. But my problem is I don't think the citizens deserve to ever have an election manipulated in any way or possibly manipulated. So I did a review on all of their campaign finance. I'm going to answer the question to you, why have you not looked into other candidates? Okay? And I'll tell you why. Because there's no other race. There may be issues with campaign finance, but there's no other race to where I see the potential corruption. Maybe we should call the FBI in on this, huh? Maybe I can get somebody up there in the county to call the FBI 7 times a day till they come up and do an interview. Yeah, there's a thought, okay? But what I think is happening here is I think there's possibly was corruption that took place that we may have uncovered, may have. All right? Possibly. Now, I think Johnny Searcy and Larry Bennett and Jack Taylor and Mark Tomlinson deserve to know this is the file. This is the file. Okay? We went through every single edition of the Fannin Focus from the time of qualifying for the election until the last week. We have every single ad that was placed. Now, the reason I think this is important to show this morning is some of you in your new amended campaign forms that you put out that I went and got yesterday, you seem to forget we have all of them. Now you've adjusted. I see where Johnny Searcy found a little money that he gave to Fannin Focus. But I think I'll have to go back this weekend and look, because we may have a person that was interviewed in the district attorney's office, that claims they witnessed. We'll just have to check, folks. We've got to be sure before we report things here. But we may have a district attorney's interview with a witness in another case that says that they saw Johnny Searcy, this is what I think they said, Chief of Police Johnny Searcy, give his credit card number to the Fannin Focus to help pay their publishing bill. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I just think there may be an interview out there that says that. Because I noticed Johnny found a little bit of money now that he gave the Fannin Focus, but it doesn't seem like he found all of it. We'll get to that. So, folks, I think it was exactly fair to say that and show them the information we have. All right? That's what was sent to the state. Now, the News Observer wrote an article. Ethics complaint names candidates in sheriff's race. A campaign contribution disclosure complaint has been filed against 3 candidates who ran for Fannin County Sheriff in the July 26 Republican general primary election. The complaint filed by the internet publisher Brian Pritchard, that's me, of thefetchernews.com, that's here, alleges that 3 candidates, Larry Bennett, Jack Taylor, and Johnny Searcy, filed false election campaign contribution reports. Well, you got to see, when we allege something, we go here. Oh, by the way, this is current. It's not 20-some years old. The complaint filed, that would be me, okay, filed alleges that 3 candidates, Larry Bennett, Jack Taylor, and Johnny Searcy, filed false election campaign contribution reports. The complaint also alleges that Fannin Focus publisher Mark Tomlinson may have attempted to manipulate an election. So let me just say, here's what I put, and these are all notarized, and I swore to this, okay, in my statement. All of them says this complaint is also Mark Tomlinson, the publisher of the Fannin Focus. I feel he may have attempted to manipulate an election. I feel he may have. Okay? I don't know. Tell me what it looks like to you. Almost $14,000 worth of advertising at no charge? No charge. Wow. Why didn't you call Dane Kirby up and offer him about $5,000 at no charge. I bet you, Dane, if you knew, I bet you the sheriff, if Sheriff Kirby knew today that he could have got $5,000. You're owed $5,000. So Wittenbacher, you're running against Rusty. I just thought of this. Sheriff Kirby, you're running against Rusty Wittenbacher now. He's a Democrat candidate in the election there in Fannin County. I think the Focus owes you about $5,000, or should give you about $5,000 if they're giving it away. I don't know if they're giving it away or not. That'll be up to the state to look at their finance books to see. Maybe the state will look at their campaign, ledgers to see what they did during the campaign. Maybe they will. I don't know. But maybe you're owed. Hey, why don't you go over there and say, hey, I hear you're giving away campaign ads, just give me one, right? So yes, that was it. I alleged that. Okay. Filed a false election campaign contribution report. Yes, I said that. He manipulated election when he failed to report free advertising he gave the 3 candidates prior to the election. Thomason responded by calling me an idiot. That's Mr. Idiot to you. He said if the candidates will file an amendment campaign contribution, everything will be all right. Well, let's go to the audio tape or the video. I feel like a sports announcer. I don't have the video up. But let's go to that for a minute, okay? Let's go to the campaign finance reports. I had them here just a minute ago. It won't take but a minute just to find them here. So, Johnny and Larry, Johnny says, well, let me read a little further on, then we'll go to the reports. All they have to do is file amended reports. They got caught. They got caught, folks. They got caught. And the state says they had to respond. Now, I have the letters in here of what the state said. The state did not say, Mr. Searcy, you need to go file a campaign. You made a mistake. It doesn't say, oh, you know what? We've noticed that you may have overlooked. It didn't say any of that, Mr. Searcy. It said you have 30 days to respond. Now, obviously, your response is, I forgot. Okay? So all they have to do is file an amendment report and everything will be all right. According to information compiled by Pritchard, that's me, from copies of the Fannin Focus, got everything here. Each of the candidates ran campaign ads which records do not match what was reported on the campaign contribution candidates required to file. Copies of the Focus publishing sheet, which we have here, show Searcy ran ads which should have paid $4,946.89, according to me, paperwork here, okay? His campaign contribution showed no ad expense. None. It showed none. Right here, sent it to the state. Sent everything to the state. Showed zero, folks. He showed zero. And his campaign finance should have been about $5,000. But if he fills out a new report, everything should be fine. Now, we have the facts that show, according to the Fannin Focus, not Fetcher News, not the News Observer, not anybody else but us. On 8/18, Johnny filed this month because he got caught. In August, he filed this because he got caught. He filed an amended report. Now, the interesting thing is he's zeroed out. So I've got to review this weekend because he had to find money. He had to find a quick money to show that he had money. He made a mistake. You see, Johnny's never run for anything before. He's never run for sheriff, 9, 10 times now? Never done it. So he doesn't understand how to fill these out. Why? He doesn't know. Why? If somebody hands him cash, he doesn't realize how do you fill it out. I don't know. Just saying, Johnny. You know what I mean? Because I could see Johnny forgot. And I'm going to get to that. Now, let's see. Johnny Searcy, police chief, billboards, Johnny Searcy, Brenda Searcy. Where is the, let's see, we went through this. He gave the radio station $560. He gave $1,000 for T-shirts. He gave the News Observer. The News Observer, he gave $2,000, or actually he gave them almost $2,600. The News Observer. Let's see, the News Observer again, another $150. $670. You got a calculator over there, Lonnie? Could you add this up? I need you to do some math. Could you handle that? Okay, I need $670 plus 977 is what?
1647.
Okay, now remember that number. Can you remember that number? 1647. Now take $4,946.89. 46.89. And minus that number you just remembered, 7 whatever. 1647. What do you got?
$32.99.89.
Johnny, you forgot $3,200 somewhere. I mean, maybe it's on one of your credit card forms. Maybe, I don't know, just $3,200. I can't find it, Johnny. You got your amended paperwork here.
Roughly $33.
Roughly $3,300. I can't find it, Johnny. I mean, I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. I know you never ran for anything before and you don't understand how to fill these out. And nobody could help you, right? Okay. Oh, no, this doesn't go back to who lit the candle. All right. So, Circe said he made a mistake. Made a mistake. On his campaign contribution report form, and that he filed one, that he is filling a revised one out. Well, thank you, Johnny. I am glad that we were able to help you find your error. Oh, yes, we helped you. You made a mistake. Johnny, I tell you what, 706-889-9700, give us a call. We will accept you saying, on behalf of the citizens, thank you for helping me find this error. Because God knows I didn't want to do anything that resembled anything like campaign finance contribution, an issue. I didn't want a problem. Thank you is in order. Thank you card. You said thank you card. Dear Mr. Idiot. Okay? Circe said he made a mistake on his campaign contribution report form and that he filled a revised one out. I have canceled checks showing I paid the advertising I ran in the Focus. And those payments will show on the revised form. Circe said, I have done nothing wrong. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. I have done nothing wrong. Nothing at all. I'm absolutely in the clear. Bennett, we get to Bennett. I did that one, okay. Bennett has filed one. I'll have to review it, haven't had time. Bennett said Mark put some ads in there for free, but we don't find that still on his campaign finance reform. And then there's Jack. What about Jack, right? So Jack ran enough ads to equal $7,970 according to my complaint right here in the campaign disclosure reports. Expenses for $600. He showed $600. He gave the Fannin Focus $600. $600. Okay. Oh, by the way, Johnny, would canceled checks to you be like equivalent to credit card statements? Because the witness said something about a credit card. So do you like have is this like your credit card statement that you have record of? Because see, the witness to the DA's office that's on open record, I guess I'll get that one for you Tuesday, Johnny. I'll play that so you'll know. Okay, that is not me, it's somebody else. So I just wondered, you say you have a canceled check, if that include credit card. Okay, so anyhow, Taylor, right? Taylor has $7,900. He did say he spent $600 with the Focus. But as of yesterday, from the election headquarters there The election office in the Fannin County Courthouse, as of yesterday, Jack Taylor has not filed anything at all there. Let's see if I can find my letters right fast. I have my letters. I'll find those. I might have to find those after the break. I was going to tell you something else about Trump. You know me. I was going to tell you something else about Trump. I'll have to find those letters during the break and see. Maybe I got the letter here. Oh, here's the letter. Right here, right on top. Right, the last place I put it. Let's see. Let's read this letter. Enclosed, and Johnny, Larry Bennett, and Jack Taylor. Johnny Searcy, Larry Bennett, and Jack Taylor got this. Enclosed, you will find a copy of a sworn complaint filed by me on August 9th, 2016, which alleges that you have violated the Georgia Government Transparency and Campaign Finance Act. Ooh, that's a big thing, the Finance Act. Big thing, big thing. You have 30 days to respond in writing if you should choose to do so. I can't see where it says you have 30 days to do amended campaign finance forms. I see it says you have 30 days to respond. Going forward, commission staff will review the complaint and determine if there is basis, dun, 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 to proceed forward with further prosecution. Is that what that word is? We'll see. And if, hey, look, guys down there at the state, if you need some more evidence, just let me know. I think I have some more coming your way. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. Don't forget, tomorrow we will be at Sycamore Crossing in downtown Blue Ridge. Come on down there. We're there from 8 to 10. And then the Scott Farrell show is from 10 to 12. We'll be down there. Come down and talk politics with us. We have our pet of the week. If you have a question for Dr. Whaley, ask the doc. Send me an email, 706-889-9700, 706, or that's our phone number. You can text me the question or send it to chief@veterannews.com. Don't forget, fyntv.com. We'll be up at Sycamore Crossing tomorrow, but tomorrow night we'll be on the football field all over North Georgia. Everybody's back. Everybody's playing. Pickens is playing. Fannin is playing. Gilmer is playing. Union. They're all playing. Nobody's off this week. Nobody's off, so we'll be up there. Fetch Football Friday. Now follow us on Twitter. On Friday nights, follow us on Twitter, okay? Because we hashtag Team FYN Sports, hashtag Fetch Football Friday, okay? Hashtag Union Football, hashtag Gilmer Football. It's that simple. Follow us on Friday night. We do highlights of scores all night long on Twitter, so follow us there at veterannews.com. Now, don't forget, we are also looking, go to Dawson, Lumpkin, and White County. Check out the news that is going up on that website now. We want to give a shout out to Bill Johnson. That is really blowing up for FYN. We also have a new person over there that's doing investigation work, and will also be coming into the Fannin County area to help me do investigation work. That is a paralegal that is going to start going into courthouses for us and just doing strictly investigation work, knows how to go pull information from a courthouse. Yes, absolutely. People are wanting to get involved. All right. So if you want to get involved, you can catch me at chief@veterannews.com. If you'd like to be a reporter in Union County, Towns County, we're looking to grow those counties. Fannin, Gilmer, and Pickens, always looking for more help. If you want to intern, you want to get your reporting career started, let us know. Again, Union, Towns, Fannin, Gilmer, Pickens, Dawson, White, Lumpkin, Murray County, Georgia, or Cherokee County, North Carolina. Get in touch with us today. We're looking for people on the sideline, Team FYN Sports, reporters, and like I said, we have a new paralegal that is doing research into courthouses for us. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. I will take a brief break. I may come back and talk a little bit about Trump. You never know. I may go through the file. We'll be back after these messages. Lonnie, take us a break.